You are called the Joy Cohort. Excellent. Now, look at the camera.
Oh, very nice.
In this first part of the story we heard 2 weeks ago, an angel visits Mary and Joseph. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Okay, so we are not going to do acting, but we are going to have a few costume props. So, Joy kids, anyone want to be the angel? Yes. We'll help you put that on. We also have a donkey, Lars. Will you be the donkey? Okay. You can put it on all the way after we practice, okay?
Yeah, so just hold it for now.
And next week we'll put it on at the beginning.
Sounds good.
Okay, so our cohort's turn is to read the paragraph. So adults and kids together are going to read the paragraph. You can follow along if you want. Are you ready, Joy Cohort? Here we go. Mary and Joseph lived in a town called Nazareth.
And were engaged to be married.
One day, an angel visited Mary. "Don't be afraid," the angel said. "God sent me to tell you that you are going to have a son who you'll name Jesus. He is going to be very important to many people." Mary and Joseph were very surprised. They began to prepare for the baby. When Mary was very pregnant, Mary and Joseph needed to travel to a town named Bethlehem to be counted in a census. Off they went on a donkey. You can like gallop. All right, so now we've decided that all of us, including any guests that come, and the cohort will sing the songs together. We're gonna have good, strong singing. Our cohort, though, will stay in the parking spot so that the people in the sanctuary have something to look at. But we're gonna sing all together. What's the next song?
Oh, little town of Bethlehem.
Here goes. You need sheets, sorry. Let's hear it for the Joy Cohort. Now you guys can go back to the audience. So there'll be a little transition to the Kindness Family Cohort. So if you're in the Albrecht, Hanson, Lorenz, or Ambrose family, come on up and stand by the lanterns. Oh yeah, sorry. All right, this scene is when Mary and Joseph are in Bethlehem. What happens when they're in Bethlehem? The birth! The big event! So, the props that I have for this are not a ton, but they end up staying overnight in a stable, right? So I thought one of you could be a sheep. Does anyone like to be a sheep? Okay. And then I'm wondering if your family has a doll you can bring next week. We do. You have a doll in your house? And maybe a basket, or I could have this basket to set the doll in?
Yeah, we'll find one.
Well, there you go. Eli could maybe bring his doll too. All right. Do you feel okay standing up here alone like this, or do you want me to find another family? Okay.
We're okay.
Okay. I think the Albrechts are likely to come next week.
Yeah. And we'll try to talk again.
Okay. Here we go. The Bethlehem part of the story. Go ahead, Kindness Cohort. Read your paragraph.
Bethlehem was very crowded, and Mary and Joseph had trouble finding somewhere to stay. All the inns were full. They found a place that was safe and warm, but it wasn't the room where people usually stayed. In it was a manger that held food for the cows and other animals. After the baby was born, Mary wrapped him up in sheep's
Good job, Lorenz's.
Stand up here.
Do two things. All right, kindness cohort, let's hear it for them. Woohoo! All right, now we welcome, the baby was just born, and what we can do when someone is born is sing happy birthday. So the Love cohort, which is hosts, the Nelsons and the Johnsons, can come up and sing a happy birthday. Thank you, Allie. Who else is here from this room? Who is here? But we can all sing with you, because we're all singing, for those who are just arriving, we're all singing all the songs. That'll give us some critical volume. All right, let's have you guys start it out and then we'll join in. Are you ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jesus. Happy birthday to you. Woohoo! Love cohort. You can go back to the audience. After the baby is born, there are some visitors. So this next story is about angels and shepherds talking about this event. Peace Family Cohort, Drake, Seth, Lanes, Roadies, Kleins, and Pratts. Come on up. Now, we have some more sheep because there are shepherds around.
Charlie, want to be a sheep?
Yeah, I want to be a sheep.
John, a sheep?
And this cannot hit anything, but it can be held. It's a shepherd's staff.
Song words. Song words.
Sheep, sheep. And I do have some wings for some angels. Okay. You might have to adjust the strings later, but you can hold the wings for
Hold the
now.
wing. There we go.
One more sheep if you want it. Now, the costumes can be left in my trunk and I'll bring them back next week, but it's just so you know what you're going to use.
Oh, we got it. Look at this.
Whoa.
They're hanging there. Or just hold them.
All right, so Peace Family Cohort can tell us the part of the story about the shepherds.
All right.
Are you ready?
Nearby, there were shepherds in the fields taking care of their sheep. Suddenly, an angel from God appeared. The shepherds were scared. The angel surprised them, and they didn't know what to think. But the angel said, Don't be afraid! I've come to tell you some good news. The Savior has been born. Go see him. So the shepherds and their sheep went to find Jesus. They were amazed when they saw him. They told lots of people about the baby Jesus.
Here's our song.
Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains, and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyous strain.
go back to the audience while the Patience family cohort comes up, which is the Olsen Kringles, the Van Steindels, Poindexter Dobbins, Fultons, and Johnson.
I like.
All right, I have 3 very king-like pieces. Would you like to be a king? Or a wise man?
Yes.
A wise guy. A wise guy. Or a baby and adult. This is like the coolest fabric.
That's awesome.
Okay.
I don't know if that's going to be.
We've got really good Patience family cohort representation today. And they're going to tell us about the wise men who visited the baby, and that's in fact our story today for our story time too. So this is a teaser. So go ahead, your cohort, when you're ready, and tell us this part.
On a cool, clear evening, 3 wise men looked up to the night sky and saw a bright star. The wise men had been waiting for someone important to come into the world. They were waiting for a king. They knew the star was a sign from God. The wise men followed the star to find the baby. They finally found Jesus, Mary, and Joseph in Bethlehem. They gave him gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Those were very expensive gifts. They were gifts fit for a king. Jesus was indeed a new baby king. Jesus was God's promise born for us, a gift to all people.
Excellent. So stay in the parking spot while we sing.
Three kings of Orient are, bearing gifts we cast afar. Field and fountain, wood and mountain, following yonder star. Star of wonder, star of light, star with royal beauty bright. Yes, when evening sail the sea and guide us through thy birthday light.
Thank you. So you guys can go back to the audience after that song. And so now you've all had a chance to tell part of the story. Next week we'll tell it again. If you want to come a few minutes early, I'll have the costumes in my trunk. And we will have a cookie table and fires that we will enjoy after the program. The last thing is that we will celebrate that this is an amazing story, and then we will all sing together the final song. And this time, instead of cookies and fires, we will have our Advent lighting of the 3rd candle today and a scavenger hunt for your nativity scene pieces, right? So we're going to sing Joy to the World, and then I'm going to hand it over to Sarah.
Wait, can we wait not sing Joy to the World quite yet?
Okay,
Can we do the litany thing and then sing it?
you do what Sarah says.